and the approval opportunity. It could not be perfect the first time you send it to the instructor. The instructor will then comment on what needs to be changed. You will have one opportunity to make those changes. If you do not make the changes, that's a 0. You still have 3 to go, or you still have 2 to go. If you do make the changes, then that will be checked off, 1 done. Does that make sense? We'll give you 1 chance to make improvements. They don't have to come to us perfect, but only 1 chance.
And I will say this, we prefer them electronically. But don't have a total meltdown if the system doesn't work and you got it all written out and stuff. Don't call us at 1 o'clock in the morning, I can't get it. You know, we'll work with you. Yes, try to get it done. You know, we'd like for you to learn how to.
The system went down now.
You know, but don't have a total meltdown and work with the computer trying to get it to reboot and everything, or I've got AT&T DSL in Warren County and it doesn't work half the time. You know, don't freak out over stuff like that.
He's talking to some space place out there. Okay, Will?
For the Cerner software, do we need a new password for the 3rd semester?
No.
She would give them.
Mine worked on the old one.
Yours already worked?
With the old one,
It depends on where you're at in the system. Try to log in. If you can't log in, send an email to Mrs. Moore or Mrs. Holland, and they can get a one from the company. If you've, you know, depends on where you're at. What happens a lot of time is we have to put them in by your cohort. And especially LPNs, like where you challenge some courses and different things like that.
Messes everything.
It kind of messes it up. So see if you can log in. We wish it was a perfect system, but it's not. But I do want to say that we've had people that have come to take a test that have been crying all night because they couldn't get this, something that should have taken 30 minutes to work.
Right.
So,
I'm not saying I've been there, but I'm just saying I've been there ready to strangle that computer and had more things to worry about. And it had to do with nursing school. Let me go back.
but if you can show the work and everything, we're good with that. But that situation does come up.
I just hate to say it, some of you have learned how to write like doctors. So that means it's
Has
not
to be legible.
So the point is, we have to have something that we can read, or I can't grade things. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to waste my time reading paperwork either. I want to see you develop your critical thinking skills. And believe me, this concept map option is 100% less stressful than doing care plans, because I did care plans as a student. This is, and it means more. It definitely means more if you're doing it correctly.
Or we could do the 14-page long assessment form and the care plans.
I know, I've been there. And I've been the instructor asking students to do it, and I don't want to do that. We are, you got 2 of the advocates big on concept maps here because they wanted to go back to care planning, care plans. And we, 2 of us especially, have said, no, this concept map helps us develop critical thinking better than someone copying out of a book a care plan.
Yeah, we know y'all do it.
Yeah, I did it, so why wouldn't you do it? It was a smart thing to do at the time. It's just not the smart thing in the long run. So we're teaching the smart thing to really make you think, because boy, we have to think at the bedside. We can't go and read everything.
And
So-
make blank copies of those and bring them to clinical with you. This is not something that you just do at the end of the day. It is an ongoing process, and it's teaching you to think like a nurse, to get all this consideration in with different things. And it makes a difference. It's basically, if you go with an experienced nurse and you're like, well, why do they know to think for that? That concept map gets you in that thought process. And you will use it on just about everything and drive your family crazy.
And that's why her family is crazy. Okay. QSIN is the next little form that's on here, and this is one you need to go on and make a copy, put it in whatever folder you're bringing to clinical with you every day, because every single day you should be looking through this list and seeing what have you seen that has not met the QSIN criteria. And if you're really paying attention, even if it's something that comes up in post-conference, you can still document that on your sheet because we talked about it in post-conference. And you need to date it. I don't want to see a paper handed to me at the end of the semester with a check mark. I won't flunk you for it, but I'm going to be very disappointed. And I will see you the next semester because I'm going to be teaching fourth semester now too. And it'll be impacted, okay? So therefore, you need to put dates because again, let's see that, because it's real easy at the end of the semester just go through and check all that stuff. I know, it's easy to do that. I want, this, and we all want this to be something that, CUSN is